Okay, let's see if that'll be good. It should be connected through. Let's go ahead and go here. AI tracking, have you track me? Excellent. We're working on getting it all good. Chat is good to go. I think streaming is all good. Let's go ahead and check, make sure everything's good. Just following me around the corner. Excellent. And then we can also do this. So I can go here. I can't read from there because I'm blind. Let's go ahead and do video properties. Where are they? Actually, let's just click here. Go to properties. And then new. Okay. Okay, we have the zoom slider. Dang it. Okay, I just got rid of it. That's fine. Okay, and then here, I think this, we can just go like this. And just zoom. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use this one to zoom. And then you are going to just be an overview of everything. Have that good to go. I don't think there's anything else that needs to be done. Can I can control this. Interesting. That's cool. Okay, let's have AI tracking on. Okay, let's go ahead and video adjust it down a bit. You can see my arms, keeping my head in the upper 1/3 of it. There, that's good. We're good? We're good? Excellent. Okay, so we're gonna try and keep that where it needs to be. Have that minimized so I can still use it from all the way over here. Actually, let's go ahead and split screen that. That way I can zoom here and then we can see each other. Ooh, okay. Let's go ahead and zoom back out. Okay, so now we're gonna see, how far do you zoom out? Okay, so we're gonna be seeing the whole picture for a bit from two different angles slightly. Let's have you like zoomed in like a little bit, but anyway, we're gonna have that be there, and then I'm gonna use my phone for music and chat. That should be the best way about it, so that the audio okay. Okay, done. Here, disconnect you. There we go, done. Okay. Okay, that is tested. Let's go ahead and do copyright free music. Nah, that doesn't sound good. Let's go ahead and do this one. There we go. Excellent. Okay, now let's pull up Twitch. And pull it up on my phone to get the right one. I can't see if there's anything in chat. We'll see in a second. I'm still getting it all set up. Twitch. Install. So I think the best thing to do would be Heh. Oh, cool. Can see, hello? Hello! Okay, so we're doing some changes. I'm getting stuff still set up. I'm gonna try and get chat on my phone so that we can deal with that. I also have the ability to do Zoom in case we want some really intense moments with us on the camera so that we have that moment together, just you and I. Or we can just have the general. This is me looking at the computer just to see what's going on, but let's see if I can get the app installed and good to go. We have a build here that we're gonna do. Have the parts over here. I should have had them over there, but it's too late. But we got a 4060, i7, 12th gen, 32 gigs of RAM, terabyte of storage, all that. Let's see if we can get. Need Bernardo to send me the code. Okay, let's see if he's able to respond. We'll see how that goes. I can't see from there. Oh, you got the Among Us. You got the twerking. I think that's twerking Among Us. Hold on. Yeah, that definitely is. I think. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Bernardo, for sending me the code. Just gonna try and get the Twitch chat on here. I think I'm just gonna wait for Bernardo to get the, yeah, let's go ahead and submit that. Damn it. Need him to send it to me again. Come on, Bernardo. If Bernardo's watching this, I need him to send me the code. If any, hey, camera, hey, I'm over here. Here, hold on. Let's click you. Come over here. Come this way. Hello. Come here. There we go. So apparently I just need to click off and click back on so the AI actually sees me. Huh? Log in. Username. TheRexTech. Password, not saying that on stream. Really, that's not it either. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to be watching the stream from my own account, and then that way I can at least see chat. Because it's not letting me do the code. Yeah, no. Okay. Okay. Actually, hold on. Let's see if there's a way that I can put chat over there. So, let's try this, because it's 50-50. Cool. Okay, let's see if we can get this, the chat popped out, and then get it sized up. Because I want to be able to see what you guys are saying. I want to make it like full screen. Okay, here. Chat settings. Let's go ahead. I can't. Okay. Okay. So, mod icons, chat appearances. We're going to have the font size as big as possible. Excellent. So that looks good. Okay, now let's see if I can read it all the way over here. Can I read that? 20, okay, so I can read it, cool. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave this where it is. We're gonna make it a little bit bigger. No, not wanting to, no. Okay. Move this a bit. Excellent. So I can see chat. We got the camera, which I need to turn AI back on. And then I can go back to chat. And then I have the stream over here. Okay. Excellent. We're good to get started. So test, everything. Is everything good audio-wise? This a good volume? Too high, too low? Just gonna have you guys be my test audience. And then if there's anything else I can do, just let me know. I can get that done. And then I'll be able to get this build started. Eventually we're gonna do a camera from the top, kind of going down, but currently the table looks white on camera, but actually it's quite a bit scuffed up. So we're gonna wait for that. The first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna be using the Z790 S Wi-Fi DDR4 for our motherboard today. We're gonna get going with that, getting build started. I like to start with the motherboard first just because everything is connected to that and it makes it a lot easier for the rest to kind of fit into place. We're gonna just put the box to the side and after we use it to open everything up. If anything's too loud, let me know. I can change the audio. It looks like it was a bit loud. I can't see all the audio, but I can see bits and pieces. Now, what we're going to do is I'm actually going to zoom in a bit so that you guys can see both the board that I'm working on and the, we don't have a top-down camera, so this is kind of gonna be the best we got for now. And then we'll see about getting one later on. The lav should be coming through very well, but we'll see. So we're gonna start with the storage, RAM and CPU. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and get that started. I'm also going to get out mi beverage of choice, Dr. Pepper. I'm gonna have it off to the side. I'm not gonna be drinking it over the computer. So that if I do knock it off, it'll be on the floor. I won't like it, but that's what it'll be. So we got the tools here. We also have a bunch of leftovers from the previous build we did. You can find that build or the VOD on there on our Twitch channel. Eventually we're going to be taking the video, as long as the audio sounds good. We're gonna be taking it and making YouTube videos depending on what all, or on the content. Let's see, where, need a smaller screwdriver. I may need to go and get one. No, I can find one. AI is just gonna leave me alone for a bit. It was grabbed from the workstation, so I'll come back. I'm still here. Hi. No. There we go. Hi, I'm back. Yeah, we'll be able to get this build started and get it good to go. I can hopefully react to chat as they come in. And yeah, we'll be able to get stuff going. We'll start the build. I'm starting with the SSD. Now, for the motherboard, there's not a lot. This is kind of like a little bit of a tutorial on building and stuff like that. And it's always good to have a trash can nearby because I don't. You know what? Static free bag for the win. You're gonna be our trash. What was that?
Was the USB port on Jaren's computer already tested?
When we call him, we're gonna need to get the code, and then we're gonna test the USB port once that's done.
Okay, can I just plug in a Windows installer and see if it works?
I mean, yeah, you can do that as well. Okay, and then I also have walkie-talkie because we're still in open hours, so in case I am needed upstairs, or if someone needs me, I can head up there for what they need. And then got my trusty little fidget here. I don't know why that's needed, but anyway. But yeah, for the motherboard, it's kind of going to be however you kind of want to put it together. Just making sure that the pieces themselves are taken care of. There's not really a huge need, like you need to do this and then this. It's not something that can really be put into specific, like a specific set of events. But it can be. You can create like we can have a list of just like, this is how you build and stuff like that. But, you know, it's good to have builds. Eventually we can do like gaming or stuff like that on the Twitch channel. I don't know. We'll just see where Bernardo wants to take it. And I'm just doing this as a little, I guess, substitute for him for when he's busy, preoccupied with house calls. He has quite a few that he's gone to today. So, yeah, whenever he's done with that, I think he might be coming in here or in chat or something. I don't know. We'll see. But, yeah, I don't know. Let's see. About a couple of things that I'm wanting to do is have set, I guess, themes for the stream. So we can be like, this is the, taking care of your PC tutorial or something like that. I don't know. But I think the tutorial for this, or the kind of theme for this build, it's going to be a short build. Well, I say short, but it's probably going to take a while just because I am talking while I'm doing it, which will inevitably slow me down. But it's not really we're not here for a speed competition. And we're going to remove everything. And this one I think is going to be general, like, taking care of your PC stream. And then we'll see about if you have any questions about PC care, or I'm mainly going to go over desktop. But if you have any laptop questions, I'll answer them. I hopefully will be able to reach out. I'll at least be able to see when something pops up, and I'll be able to answer it. But yeah, we'll be able to get that going and have fun with it. And then I also have license-free music playing in the background. Hopefully it can be kind of heard. I don't know. It's not really noise canceling, but... And then now I'm doing the CPU, getting that put in there, making sure to be very careful. Making sure to be very careful with the pins so that there's none of them get bent or damaged. So this is kind of the part that can scare some people because it is fragile, but as long as you take care of it and know what you're doing, or know like where things can go wrong, how things need to be pinned in and all that, it's a breeze. So now we're gonna have this as the trash bag, just extra bag that we can use. So yeah, we can have questions, we can have just all around, just a random discussion about cleaning stuff. Hello.
Hey.
Having fun.
Do you want talk to text on here? Or text to speech?
I don't know how. I kind of just am trying, I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm kind of just throwing it around. Like, all I know is that we have Zoom, we can Zoom it. I can barely read the text from here. It's at the largest size it can. And then we got the 2 cameras and audio.
Yeah, we could do either on that platform or on here, because that one's just playing music, right?
Actually, my phone's playing the music. That one is in case she needs to have me go upstairs and order a part.
We can put it on here. It's just an extra window online.
Okay.
If you want to be able to hear people.
Sure, that would be good. Yeah, because I can't see very much.
I'll listen to you out of this real quick.
Yeah, go for it. The AI is not very responsive at all, so we'll see. And then...
I'm going to go check my PC upstairs to the website. I'll be back.
Cool.
Yep. That kind of fun because they get to hear themselves too. So.
Yeah, no, I'd be good with that. And then we'll see. We'll see how it goes. How goes it? Again, still figuring out the streaming thing. We're gonna have some fun. Next is the RAM. The main thing is well, I guess we'll wait for him. But we're gonna do some TLC with the stream. Make sure that everything is the way it should be. We'll be able to wait for I wonder if it does things for the audio too. That would be funny. But yeah, kind of have it just set to the side, have it good to go, and then I can do this. Zoom in just a little bit because I kind of just threw it all over the place. And this is just dependent on like what all we can do. I think I might also do yeah. Just lost my train of thought. Now, I like to have the box underneath the motherboard just because it has the ability to also, there we go, has ability to have a little bit of like bowing so that the motherboard doesn't get damaged while I do it. Because if you're pressing just against a hard table, there's not going to be any resistance, or it'll be complete resistance. Like, and if you're putting pressure on the table, it might break. So that's where we're just going to have it be just a little bit on there. And then I can't see anything from the stairs, so we'll see how that goes.
If you don't like it, you can just close the window and it would stop.
No, you're good. I'm kind of just experimenting with stuff. Having a Bluetooth mouse over here so that I can do things from far away without having to walk all the way over there and come back and go all the way back.
For sure.
But we'll see how this goes. I have no clue.
Should I just do yours? Or I'll just do guest mode. There we go.
Yeah. Doesn't really make a difference. Oh, sorry, you're doing stuff. I just grab the mouse, shake it around. Just having some technical, not say difficulties, but just intriguings.
What's the name that you're streaming from? Is it?
I think it's Rextech, just the Rextech.
TheRexTech? Okay.
I think so. And then it should already it's already logged in and all that. And it took me too long to get the stream set up on my phone so that I could have it, right next to me for chat. But yeah.
You're chilling.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just getting the hours up so that Bernardo has a cohesive channel. And then I'm keeping to the schedule of doing it like every Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Yeah.
Because that's what's on the Twitch channel, so we'll see how it works.
Good.
Yep. I also don't know how loud the lav is.
I'm sure your volume will respond, by the way.
Yeah. Because currently my mic is the only input audio source, or should be. But we shall see. Indeed.
I think there's a better voice.
A better voice. Yeah. I mean, they could also, yeah, they... Hey. Who? Hey-oh.
TheRextech says hello.
Do you like that one best, or?
I don't really mind which. It's kind of just whatever it is. Probably not something too monotone,
Yeah.
because I'm already monotone.
Yeah. We'll do the Google English. Because for whatever reason, yours has way less names. I don't know why. I mean, voices. Let me try this one.
Okay.
The most like
Neutral.
You wanted to say the name beforehand?
I don't mind.
Okay.
Doesn't really make a difference.
So the one key with this is you have to have the screen as the main screen on it.
Okay.
So I mean, I think if we go like this.
It won't work if it's behind it, or if it's.
Sorry.
Here, you're good. I can just move this over here,
Okay.
and then have this be in
There
front.
you go. And then.
Serexalot says Serek throw.
There we go.
Says what?
Select throw. It's just an emote. It will say the name of the emote.
Oh, okay. I was
There
like,
you go.
what?
Now you have text to talk.
Heck yeah! I'm gonna just put this over here so that I can still do the zoom.
Yes.
We need the zoom. How far do you zoom?
Look at that handsome man.
Ah.
Sweet.
Witty Maru says Heeyy.
Hey. Ayo.
Yo.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna do a little cameo real quick and say hey to
Okay.
my sister-in-law.
Yes.
Maru is my sister-in-law.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
That's fun. You got the whole AI deal.
Yep.
Hey, Whitney, love you, sister. See you, dude.
Yeah.
If you,
Witty
have any,
Maru says Yo West.
if you ever have any other questions, just you can text me and I'll help with anything.
Okay. I absolutely have no clue what I'm doing, but I'm kind of. Oh, it's just gone over there. Hey, come back. Come back to me.
It was trying to follow me.
Come back. The funny thing, the cool thing is I can control it from here. So I can go like this and kind of drag the guy back. No, wrong way. Wrong way. Wrong way. We're coming back over here now. There we go. And then I turn on the AI again, and then it's back to tracking me.
How much is this?
I think it's like $300.
300?
Bernardo, well, I don't know how much Bernardo spent on it, but it's expensive. I know that because this is a high quality camera.
Yeah, it's 4K.
Yeah, this
You
is.
see my freaking pores, bro. Oh, and you got two here.
Yeah, we have one there. It's mainly just like an overview. The second one was originally for doing streams on Facebook.
Okay.
So I want to kind of have it to where it's universal, to where if we stream one place, we stream all of the places.
You can through Streamlabs, which you
Yep.
can port over your all this crap.
Yeah.
So that's what I stream on is Streamlabs. It's not as customizable, and the you can multi-stream from here, from this one,
Yeah.
just all at once on this one app. Because you're using OBS, right?
Yeah.
You just need the stream key,
Ah.
and you just put them all in there. It's a pain. I don't know how to use OBS, but I know that if you want to use Streamlabs, you can, which is OBS.
Witty Maru says I am moving back to the area in May and I need to come in and get some upgrades.
Heck yeah.
Graphics card for sure, but if I need a new MB because of that, then so be it long.
We have a couple of them, yes.
Heck yeah.
We currently have 4060s in stock, and then if you're wanting anything more beefy, we do have those. We would just have to order it in.
Her current one is ancient, so 4060 would be a mess. So that's great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
See ya.
Good luck.
Bye. Anyway, for those who don't know, that was Wesley. He
Witty Maru
does.
says I am at 920. IDK what the actually number is 960,980. Witty Maru says so
Oh,
I desperately
960.
need one.
Oh yeah, no, that would definitely be a huge upgrade. The funny thing is like okay, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna have, so it's okay if it's in the background. It still works if it's in the background. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do something sneaky beaky like. I'm going to have this here. I'm gonna have the chat there, and we're going to get, yes. Yes. I see it. It's all coming together. We're gonna have, where we're, anyway, so it is able to read it in the background, which is good. I can just have it be in the background, but I also need subtitles because otherwise I can't, it takes my brain a minute to tune in to any audio. And I also have to listen to myself to make sure I'm not just spouting gobbledygook. and make sure that actual words are coming out of my mouth and not just random noise. I don't know what music we're listening to, but it's unlicensed, so I'm not going to get in trouble. All right, anyway, we're getting this case ready to go. First, before anything, we need to put in the standoffs and get those good. We're also going to be using these fans. We're going to have them go through. Did my phone just... Okay. I think that was...
Mars says I have good RAM. Bernardo hooked me up when I was there last in 2023.
Awesome! We can get, yeah. We'll see if you need an NVMe upgrade or if there's something else that we can do for you. This should be fine. We'll just go ahead and get this all good to go. I'm probably going to need a couple more fans, but we're going to do the Corsair mounted to the top, and then we're going to have the 4060 in there as well. I'm just going to do this kind of one step at a time without kind of explaining it as we go rather than just saying it all at the beginning. But we're gonna definitely an overview. Corsair is gonna be on the top, and we're gonna have it go out. I think, no, I'm gonna keep the fans where they're at because these case fans will be fine. I don't really need anything additionally. But yeah. We're gonna go with that. I need to screw some standoffs in, and then yeah, we'll be good to go. But yeah, upgrades are definitely an excellent part of builds. Like the ability to just get something better or newer, or something that even looks better. Like sometimes it's not all about functionality; it's about how it looks. Because if it's just like the best parts and you're only going based on the stats and not the actual look of it, that's a huge part of like some builds just don't look great, even though they might be, have the toppest of the line parts and have the newest hardware. It just might not look the best if it's not like cohesive. The build isn't put together in a way that's meant to look good as a whole. Because it is a puzzle type of thing, or Legos for adults is one way that we can put it, but it's also having a good cohesive build is the main thing. Making sure everything kind of fits together, and then doing upgrades, making sure it looks good, especially if it's like, say, a white build, and you replace it with just, the first graphics card you see, it's not going to look that good. I don't know for certain what the color of the graphics card is that you have now, but it'll be the 4060 currently we have is the MSI Black Ventus X2, and that's the one that we'd most likely trade out for you. Wesley said it would be a very good upgrade, and that I completely agree with them from what you have. And that's kind of where we're sitting at, wanting to have that be the best way to do it. And then, yeah, the best thing is just trying to seeing how it fits together, how it's going to go, because we don't want to do something that's just for specs, because I personally like a build that's put together. Now, the build we're doing right now is a basic build with an upgraded processor, RAM.
Mars says that this puppy needs cleaned long.
That's honestly a good thing to do too, because cleaning is super important. There's if you don't clean it out, you might as well be running, a processor or the computer that's 10 years older if it's not getting cleaned. So I'd recommend cleaning every 6 months or so. Here at the Rextech, we do cleanings as well. It's $25 for a quick clean out, and then if there's more than, or if it's a complete disassembly, cleaning the fans, making sure everything's super clean, I think that's $75. But normally the blowout is more than enough to clear the fans, clean out the air, and get the CPU, GPU, all that taken care of. But we're gonna see how it works. I'd like to be able to do streaming down here and then have stuff just be done upstairs, but I'm taking kind of like half day, kind of a half day. I don't know. I'm still doing work and getting that stuff done. I'm just doing the build and stream rather than doing repair upstairs. But we're currently being downstairs with this build, and I wish there was a way to kind of have that be not you know, light. I don't want to turn the lights off because then I won't be seen, which is kind of the whole point. But anyway, yeah.
Witty Mars says no glare law.
Yeah, I wish there was no glare on there, because that would make things a lot easier, just with like seeing the Rextech logo in the background. Like, I'm just wearing a black shirt. I'm not even wearing the Rextech logo on my shirt. The only thing that you have to know that it's a Rextech stream is that it's the Rextech, you know, the red and black and the actual streaming thing. But we're gonna try and make this a normal thing. We have on the schedule that it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and we have a build that's getting ready. It has a 5070, and it'll be ready on Friday. So we'll have that to look forward to. I think Bernardo's going to be doing that one, and he'll be taking care of it. I'm going to show him how to do the stream, and then we're going to have the voice to text so that he has that and he doesn't have to have his phone on the just for the stream, so he's not like, thank you, whoever. He's not old. Never mind. I'm gonna stop digging my grave before I end up laying in it. I would not speak ill of my employer.
Witty Mars says long.
Trying to be funny. Okay, so we're gonna have those connected and running. I'm also going to have, although, no, it should, well, yeah, no, yeah, it should be able to. So if we have this
Witty
plugged.
Mars says clipping that. Just kidding for course.
No, it's fine. I don't even know how clipping works. It's not no clipping, but I don't know how clipping works. Anyway. Is it basically like a short video, like you just record it, or you're just like, hey, I'm gonna record the last 10 seconds that was there, and then it's just there? I don't know. I don't know very much at all about Twitch, honestly. I'm just kind of doing the build and then getting that going. Actually, I should kind of have it to where you guys can see what's going on, except for I really can't do anything, because then I'd be like this, and then you guys can't see either. I don't know what music this is, but it's entertaining. Okay, let's find some other music, because this music sure is something, but I don't know if samba is the vibe I want to go for. I don't think this is that joyous of an occasion to have the samba music playing. Not samba, but samba. Okay, let's find something else. Okay, yep. Okay, let's not do that actually. Let's go ahead and do this. There we go. Okay, that should be better. We're gonna let that go. Okay. Got the front I/O plugged in and good to go. And now we're gonna do the back, getting the motherboard plugged in first, getting that kind of cable managed. I like to do the cable management a piece at a time just because it makes things a lot easier for me. But yeah, I mean, I like how like each build can have like a lot of the times, even if somebody like it's a basic build, it takes on its own personality. Like the build has the, excuse me, has the build of its personality of its owner, regardless of whether it's a pre-build or it's a custom build. They all have personality. If anyone says machines are just machines, they're part of the overlords. We need to treat them nice so that they treat us nice when they take over. Anyway, so the main thing is just kind of having the cords be routed in a way that they're just included on the side here. So with routing the cables, I'm going to kind of have it here and just zoomed in a bit, not too much, but a bit. And then the cords we're going to have it be here and go across. So let's just go down a bit more, down a bit more. There we go. So we're going to have the cords here. We're going to have a single route going down because they all come from the same place. We're going to have them go down. I'm not going to pin them yet, but I'm going to just have them kind of lightly organized in a way that makes sense and have it to where it's all laying in the way it should when I add more things to it and get it all good to go. Sometimes my mind just gets lost in the music. All right, so we're gonna undo the back parts a bit. Actually, no. We're going to zoom out a bit, actually, so you guys can see what's going on. I'm gonna get the Corsair cooler. We're gonna do the cooler next, and then we're gonna do graphics card power supply, and then that'll be done. It's small build like this doesn't take half as long as the white one did last time or the customized build. This one is basic build, and then we didn't have a lot of choice in coolers, so we're going with the IQ. It's a little more on the fancier side, but it's what we got. And we don't want to be undercooling this thing, especially because it's an i7, and we want to make sure it has adequate cooling for cooling or for gaming and doing whatever. Want to make sure it's all the way it should be. And we're going to kind of set this across, tuck that back in. We're going to have it be out, so we're going to keep the fans the way they are, and the actual parts of it, we're going to have it be mounted to the front and then have it go out the top. And then the rest of it will be just set to the side. Now we're going to go have the cooler go up and then have it go across. Jesus Christ. This is why you don't lean against the front desk. I pressed the call button, scared the ever-living daylights out of me. So we're going to have it go around and up instead of having it go across. We're going to have it go around the side. No, we're not. Actually, we're going to have it go around the other way because the cooler is not wanting to cooperate. We're going to need to mount the cooler first and then have the fans be mounted. So we're just going to have to take this one step at a time to get it to run. Hopefully you weren't asleep. That scared me. See, this is better music. It's still a bump. It's still a bop. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I'm also going to keep track of time because I'm not going to be staying here too late. but I also wanna get the full time in. And also make sure Bernardo's stream gets plenty of love before I head out. Which it is. I have no doubt that it is. We're gonna make sure it gets good views. And oh, shoot, darn it all. Oh gosh, diddly darn it. I am containing my delinquents, my inner monologue, because my inner monologue is quite profane, profanitous. But I will be okay for this stream. I will be good. I'll be good. I have the Rextech brand on my shoulder. I need to be a good little streamer. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, I'm still here. I need to not talk to myself. Because I forgot that I was streaming and I was just kind of talking to myself like I was alone, but I'm not. Yeah, so yeah, we're doing a build. We're getting it done. And we're doing builds. We're building a lot of stuff. Building the computer out. Need to make a good impression, otherwise he might not let me on stream again. I'll be back in the dungeon. No. I mean, I'm in the dungeon now, but might not let me on stream. The CPU box is a little damaged. But we're going to make sure it all has all of its parts. And then we're going to get it all put together. 2 a.m. zone out gaming music. I like zoning out. Alright, so let's see. I don't know. Are there any questions for Rextech or any advice needed given, or just, I don't know, talking about things, talking about different stuff that we do, different repairs we offer, that type of thing. Not really a huge combination of stuff. Or no, we do have quite a bit of stuff. We do Macs, screen replacements. We do mostly everything on a Windows device. There are very few things that we don't do. Like, we don't do the Arduino and Raspberry Pi, although that is something that I'm wanting to look into doing. And then we'll be able to see what all ends up happening. But yeah, we're gonna get the builds done. I'm gonna do just putting the cooler together. It'll take a minute, but we're just screwing her in. Not necessarily anything super entertaining. I mean, I know it's entertaining watching me just flounder on stream, but you know, otherwise, might not be super engaging, I guess. I'm just getting the stuff done, getting it built. And then if there's anything additional that needs to be done, I will do that as well. So we're just going to take it piece by piece, part by part, and get it put together. I'm also going to show the camera every time there's kind of a change in the case itself. Like when I get the cooler mounted, we're going to show the camera that and kind of keep you guys more involved in the build. Because I know it's not, you know, super entertaining watching me just put my hand in a case, talk about it, and then, you know, grab another piece, put my hand back in the case. That's why having the one up top will be fun. We'll be able to get that thrown in and get it good to go. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And then yeah, if you enjoy this, I don't know what this has that other things don't, but if you enjoy this, be sure to follow. You'll be notified. Should be notified when we go live again, or when there's something else going on, whether we have giveaways or something. I don't know. Bernardo is the one that has the grand scheme of things, and I'm just the little repair guy. I'm currently just the builder. But I don't know. Testing out some tech for him. The lavalier mics so that we don't have the dual audio issue that we had last time. I think the audio's coming through pretty good. I don't know if it is or not. I don't know. If it is, awesome. If not, then I sincerely apologize. And then if it needs to be turned down or anything, just let me know. I'll be able to hear you guys. You. I don't know how many people are on the stream, but I'll be able to hear what's going on while you guys are doing it. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what goes on. Whether things get gift subs or whatever, or I don't know what's going on. I'm just doing a build and chatting like I know what I'm doing, because I don't. But I think that's the fun part of it. The fact that I don't know what I'm doing, I don't have a script, I don't have a kind of a set theme, there's a lot of things I don't have. For instance, a brain between my ears. But that way we can have the stream all good. Why you no go back? Oh, you be. Oh, I don't like that. So, change of plans. I was going to mount it to the top, but the motherboard is too thick. So we're going to be switching out the fans and putting them on the front instead, because why not? And it'll actually help quite a bit with airflow, as well as having the fans work the way they should. We're just going to kind of set the cooler to the side, clear off my workstation a little bit so that I can get stuff done, and put the top little sticker back on. Now, I made sure that the cooler is firmly on there, so even if the thing slides like it just did, we don't have to worry about any stuff coming or getting damaged. Just going to set the front to the side. Good Dr. Pepper juice. Is it tracking me anymore? Oh, it is, but it still has me in the top right. Let's go ahead and go like this. There. Actually, no, let's have it centered on the build. That's better. Yes, let's have it centered on the build, and then that can take care of it. So that if there is anything we can do, we'll just add it in there. That's a good idea, me. Thanks, me. You're so good at this streaming thing. Oh, you're doing too much. I'm blushing. God, I'm insane. You know what? I don't know what counts as a profanity on this platform. I'm just gonna try not to say anything. I'm gonna not say anything against any person or people, or I'm just gonna talk about something else, like cheese. Cheese is good. Gonna talk about cheese. Why would we talk about cheese? I don't know. We're gonna talk about cheese. Good cheese? Gouda. Gouda cheese. Cheese is Gouda. I'm sorry, Bernardo, if you're watching or if any of this is getting clipped. I apologize in advance, for I am just a silly Billy. How do people do the streams to where they don't, like, you can't really, I know there's not like, you're not going to run out of stuff to say, but it's also kind of like, how do you not get repetitive? Because there's only so much I can talk about cleaning a PC or maintaining a PC, upgrading a PC. Like, I don't know. I think it's just kind of, I don't know, we'll see. I think it's just understanding what all is going on. Uh-oh. Okay, I thought someone was coming downstairs. Be like, I didn't do it. It wasn't me. I'm innocent. I don't know if anybody is watching. I don't know anything. Anyway, but yeah, having a fun time getting the stream done. Normally, my wife would ask me questions, but I don't know. She's off on a family trip. But yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and create good clips for the YouTube channel. If we're able to, that'd be awesome. If not, then it is what it is. We'll do what we can with what we have, and then we'll make do. If it is just streaming, it's just streaming. If it's not, then awesome. Lining up all my little screws in a row here. Got my little screws. Here, I can go. Can I do this? Can I drag? Oh my goodness. Wait, can I don't know how to do this. I'm still learning. I can move the stream a bit. And then I can zoom. I like zooming. Zooming's fun. Although I think it would be fun to have chat control the stream. I don't know how to do that. We'll be figuring that out eventually. If I can create like hotkeys for the camera there, we can have you guys do controlling the stream for one. And then we can do something also equally as entertaining for another. I don't know. A lot of the times it's the chat that kind of decides how the stream plays out. I am going to have this go through here though, because I'm going to have this go. Okay. I'm going to have this go on here facing inward, because there's already RGB on the outside. So we're gonna have it be on the inside where the other RGB is, because the back fan is also RGB. So we're gonna have that be kind of the deciding factor of the build, and have kind of the internal be lit, and then the singular stripe on the outside, just to kind of unify everything. And also, an added benefit is that I can mount it to I can mount it here and then screw it in with the screws, and then I can mount it on the other one without trying to do both at once, because doing more than one task at once is quite difficult. I should know. I'm talking and building at the same time. It's hard. Not as hard as... Nope. Oh boy, he's never gonna let me stream again. I just hope he's not watching as I build the case. Please don't let him watch me, just to pass the time away. Or no, we're all pass away. That's a good part. Anyway. It's bumping music. Ah, boy. I don't know what I'm doing. I guess it can be irritating of sorts. Anyway, we're just gonna get building this computer, get it good to go. We're just gonna be screwing in. I'm gonna just do the 4 corners. No, I'm not gonna half do it. I'm gonna make sure it's fully screwed in because I ain't no pansy. I am a mansy. Kidding me. I don't know how late I'll be staying. We'll see. We'll see how long the build goes and then how long it takes to set it all up and everything, but I think it'll just be an immediate, you know, come and go. Shouldn't be staying too late. But we'll see. Oh, shoot. I hit the light. Okay. So I'm going to grab cables and all that from the bag. Ah, you son of a monkey wrench. Come on. Come back to me, stream. Come back. Nope. Left, up, there. Too far. Come back. There we go. Hi! We're back. I don't think this is license free. Oh, it's not. Okay. So, what we are going to do actually, is just play this. Okay. Okay, so that'll be for power, that'll be for the RGB, this is for USB 2.0. Which I think, no, it's not, somewhere on there. USB 2.0 I think is this. Yeah, it is. So this will go in here for power. No, for control. For control. You're here for power. Nobody has texted me to get off yet, so I think I'm doing good. I think that's a good metric to use if I'm not being told to get off the stream. That's pretty good, I guess. It's almost 6, so looks like she was able to hold the fort no problem. Good job, Julie. Yay! Yay! Yawn, 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 yawn. Boop. Okay, so we're going to have this be mounted to the back. We're going to have you go across here. And then we're going to have you loop back on here. Anywho, where's the Type-C at? We don't need no Type-C. Now, we'll just use this. Okay, so now we're going to have the U mounted here and have you go up the back. Now, it will be a very front shiny build, but we're going to try and make it to where it's all cohesively shiny, I guess. a little bit of it pieced together, but yeah, that looks good. So we're gonna use that, and find the rest of the screws.
Exclusive Sledgehammer RFHW says cheap viewers on streamboo.com. Remove the space at U3LCQ3EA.
Huh? Oh. No. I don't want cheap viewers. No, I want real viewers. I like real people. Real people make things more entertaining. Oh, why are you still on the ground? I am up here, you AI camera. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Going a little crazy. There we go. You good? We're good. Excellent. Oh, the funny thing is, I think someone actually has to come in and type that, which is funny. But, yeah, we ain't doing that. Oh, no. No, we ain't. We ain't doing that. Nuh-uh. We are getting viewers the old-fashioned way by rambling on for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. And if Bernardo wants to get viewers, he can get viewers. I am here as a placeholder. I am the opening act for Bernardo to do builds. I am the... I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. But we'll see how we can do. We're just going to be building the computer, screwing in the case, screwing on the front board, and then we'll be able to get the bottom good to go. I like to do, like when you're tightening things, I like to go corner, 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 corner. Makes things a lot easier for just how the build is. And then we can use that for just making sure it's all nice and tight, making sure it ain't going nowhere. And then we can always, you know, change where we want the heat pipes to go afterwards, because currently they're just kind of wah, 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 wah. That's okay for now. We're going to make sure that the build gets all nice and looked at, but we're going to make sure it's zoomed in after we get it done, or get it improved a bit. Excuse me. No gaffy. Better out than in, I always say. Oh, heavens to Betsy. Just relaxing music. Yibba, 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 yibba. You remember just to look there instead of there. I don't want cheap viewers. I want just regular viewers. Regular viewers are good. Don't want cheap viewers. Because if they're cheap viewers, they're not going to stay. Cheap viewers are bots. We don't want no bots. Except for the bot that manages chat. That's good too. Yeah. Boop, boop, bout. Okay, there we go. So we got the front part on. Just gonna zoom in a bit. I'm gonna show you what all. Just gonna undo the thing there. Okay, there we go. So now, okay, a little too jostly. There we go. No. There. Okay. There we go. So here's the build. We currently have it so far. We have the cooler in. We have the tubes going down and up, making sure they're not hitting any of the fans. We have the fans blowing inward from the front, and then we have the one fan on the rear going out. I'm also going to have a fan on the top that also blows out because these Corsair fans are powerful, and I had to remove one of the fans that was on the front for it. So I'll be using this one on the top. It's going to be non-RGB, but I think it'll go together quite well. And we'll see how it ends up going from there, but we'll just get that going. And then I'll just move you back. Zoom. Okay. Down a little bit. Down a little bit. A little more. There we go. And then we turn AI back on so that you can track me. Yay. Wow. Okay. We are also, I need to remember to, so this is going to be out. We're going to have it go up. Up and out. There we go. That looks good. Yeah. But yeah, it's good to have adequate airflow in the builds, especially because airflow is the whole purpose of it. It's good to have good airflow and good fans to use in the meantime. These are, the ones on the back are MSI fans. They're the ones that came with the case. They're on the cheaper end, but I mean, they work just fine. A fan is a fan. It's better than no fan. Fan is better than no fan. And then making sure it's actually running. A running fan is better than a non-running fan. If that all kind of makes sense. Where did the other screw go? No. I guess I'll have to use one from the bag. That's unfortunate. I was missing a screw. Anyway. Just gonna screw in the last corner. But yeah, I think that looks good, yeah. Oh yeah, no, having that there, definitely good to keep the balance of airflow. There, front of the case looks really good. I like that a lot. We're going to do, this goes to the little controller hub. We're gonna have that connect in there. And then we're going to kind of stick the controller hub on the back. And then we're going to have this be connected into the CPU. No, not the CPU header. Yeah, we're going to have that just stuck on the back here, here. Yes. We're going to have it stuck on the back and then have this be in the CPU fan one. Because a fan is a fan is a fan. There we go. And they're all going to be through the CPU. I also need to include, because even though it's magnetic, we're going to include some of these adhesion strips just to make sure that it sticks. Because if it don't stick, it don't work. I'm going to make sure it's turned around so you guys can kind of see what's going on. We're going to stick this on the left and right side because it's kind of straddling a little gap in the case. So we're going to have it be stretched across the sides. Waka waka. There we go. Just gonna have it stuck right there in the middle. Having the rest of it kind of stranded on the side. We are going to have the fans here go down and across, and then the front, we're going to have the I/O connect to the case. Jesus. Let's turn the volume down like almost all the way, because that scared me. My head was so close to the... I was scared. Okay, that goes there. This is the bottom one. We're going to have you go in fan 2. These are just going to be DC fans going in 1 and 2. And then we're going to have that go across. This is going to be on the top. We're going to have these go across here, across the top. And then I'll have this actually go across the top as well. But yeah, while I'm doing the build, I have to keep the cable management in mind so that when I finish, it'll look good and it'll be all cohesive. Hold on, I need to see something. No. Boop. Boop. Bye-bye. 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 Okay. Sir Rextech is the highest gifter. Let's go ahead and see what's going on here. Okay. Yeah, I have no clue what's going on. I don't know. Is there a way we can see viewers? No. No. Cool. Anyway. Rex a lot. Anyway, let's go ahead and scroll to the bottom. I think that's good. Yeah, that'll be good. Okay. Gonna take the mouse back here. Is it gonna want to follow me? Ooh, AI. Okay. Now we got the cooler in place. We're gonna take off the fancy stuff. Whoop. I want that back. Come here, little screw. Come here. Come here. Thank you. Okay. Got that. Cooler is in. Next is graphics card. We got the 4060 in stock. And just gonna get the build done and then we'll be good to go. Just gonna kind of see, we're just getting the main parts down. Don't know how late I'll be staying, but I'll be getting that done. Could really go for some food after this. Okay, so this is what the graphics card looks like. So nice and prettified. Ooh, pretty graphics card. Okay, now I'm also going to remove all the little... You need to make sure to remove all of the little plastic film stuff, because if you don't, it has a high chance of overheating, which we don't want that, especially with this beefy of a graphics card and a pretty powerful processor, if I do say so. Just gonna make sure everything is able to come off. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just chilling. We're chilling. We're just a chill streamer. We're chill. Itchy face. Yeah, graphics card just gonna go right in the center. Okay. I'm gonna switch it around again. Just because I'm left-handed, I always normally have it toward the left side, so it's the opposite side. But what we're gonna do is, I have it here all put in. We're gonna screw it in, and then we'll have the graphics card all set and good to go. And then last, but certainly not least, is the power supply, which is good to choose a power supply that's right for your computer and not just, you know, choose any one, because the right one for your computer mainly is the wattage. Whether it's a 600 watt or a 1200 watt, the right wattage can make a huge difference with your computer. It makes sure that the components are properly getting the wattage and voltage that they need in order to perform their proper functions. Not be fun. Okay, and then next is going to be the power supply. We're going to get that put in, and then we're going to do cable management, always the best part of every build. I mean, it's satisfying to see it all come together because cable management makes a huge difference. What? Smile, you're on camera. Summer. I love this way power supplies smell. Smell of power supplies feels good. Oh, I made the microphone go burr. Too loud. Too loud. We'll see if this ends up doing anything. If not, then I don't know. He's probably not going to have any stream just because it's cost quite a bit to do so. So, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't want to cost him too much. Because streaming is very much just slow to start out. But we're going to be slow. And it's good to know where to start. because we are definitely going to be starting. And then we're going to be using the PCIe for both the RGB of the Corsair and for the RGB of the, or for the Corsair and the graphics card. So we're just going to let that, it's going to be both PCIe, and then we don't need SATA, we just need CPU header, just one. And then we already have the motherboard header, so I think that's it. We only need 3 cables, which is awesome because that means less cable management, which is even better. Now, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna screw it in and then get it good to go. I do need to clear off the workstation though, because it is taking up quite a bit of space here. So, clean that up later. We're gonna make sure that everything is where it's supposed to be. Okay, I'm pretty darn sure that this will be down. There we go. Power supply. Power supply. Power supply. Do, do, do. Although I don't know. We'll see what ends up happening day to day. Why? I don't know why. AI is just going down here for some reason. I don't know why. Now it's back on me. Yay. Heavens to Betsy, I don't know what I'm doing. Well, I know what I'm doing building-wise. It's streaming-wise that I don't know how to interact, how to get stuff done. We ain't doing no advertisements, and it's against the policy of this channel, so I banned the guy. He's been banned. I don't ban everything. It's just that he was advertising. So I got rid of him. Gone never to be seen again. There we go. Power supply is in. Now we just need to do the cables. I'm going to route them around itself, like giving them space, because cables are always the hardest thing to get in where they need to go. So we're going to have them routed their own way, because this is going to go below and above. It's a little bit like weaving, but we're wanting the cables to have the most direct route possible. Woohoo. There we go. Okay. Then we're just going to have it go in. Plug in the motherboard header. Header. Come on. There we go. There we go. That's all in. Excellent. Okay, motherboard header is in. We're going to pull that a bit. It's less in the way. There we go. And then next is CPU. Stinky. I can't see a thing. Dexterous. Okay. So we're gonna go across like that, and then go in like that. Now we're gonna move you out the way. Okay, so probably if I'm gonna be streaming, I think having my wife here would be a good idea. Because she is a lot better at this than I am. Or at the peopling thing. Please. There we go. Okay, that's good. Now, oh, you mother. Plugged in the one that only had one. That's fine. That's fine. Everything's all fine and dandy. We're gonna plug this in over there. Come on. Down, yeah, it's down. Let's go ahead and plug you right here. I'm hiding. You can't see me.
Grax_S says, Clark, you're my favorite technician, smiling face with hearts.
Aww. That's my wife. I'll see you tomorrow, baby. Come on. Go in. Is this not the right? No, this is the right thing. Why are you not going in is the question. This is supposed to be a PCIe slot, isn't it? Yeah, it is. But why, pray tell, would you not go into the PCIe slot? There we go. Now we need to push it in. There we go. That was way too hard. That did not need to be there. Oh, hi, baby. Okay. That was hard. Did not need to be that difficult, but it was. Okay, It's going to go there. And then the other PCIe is going to go for the graphics card in the bottom, looping around the front to the top. Okay. This is gonna look good. I'm gonna get this going. This is for USB power. A lot of the times, your hands are gonna be obstructing your view, and you're not gonna be able to see very much. So, the best thing to do is to kind of know where things are going before they go there, so that when your hands are in the way, you can feel what it is, where it's going. Okay, so this is going to go across here and up. This is going to go down there. Okay, so now that everything is in place, we're going to do some cable management. My favorite part. Kinda not really. I'm kidding, but not kidding. It's very satisfying. It's just not. Just takes quite a bit of work and effort. Come on. So yeah, it's a bit of work, but we'll get it done. All nice and pretty like. There we go. Cables are down where they need to go, and then this is going to go across the top. I'll show you guys once it's done. We'll just, the front of the build is kind of the best looking part, and then I'll be working on this, and then I'll show you kind of the cable management after we got it all done. Normally, what you would do with one of these is you would have it cable tree style, to where everything kind of has one branch and then it kind of spreads out. But this one, it has a couple main quote unquote branches that would be there, but this is kind of where you're wanting to be. It's just a little bit of everything. Okay, and then I also need to plug the RGB into the motherboard, because there's more than one RGB thingy. Okay. I'm also going to throw the front back on, because that requires having the RGB on. So we're going to put the SATA power back through, feed the RGB back through. And the cool thing about this case is that the front also acts as there's a SATA power for if you want the button on front to change the RGB, or if you want the 3 pin to change it, you can change that 3-pin 5-volt. And then put that on. Then what we're going to do is combine it with the other cables here and add them in. That's a big part of it, is like you want to make the cables look like they're contained, but you don't want them to be tight. So you want to make sure they're contained and loose, but you don't want them to be like fully loose, if that makes sense. This isn't really a tutorial, it's just kind of a me tutorial. Okay. Just a couple more zip ties. Now, zip ties are what you want to use if you want it to be permanent. If you're wanting to do just like experimental placing, I would use twist ties or Velcro. Either one would work fine. But if you're wanting it permanent, zip ties are the way to go because it keeps it nice and tight, keeps the tension without having any sort of, you know, anything kind of left out. Okay. There we go. It's all clipped together. Removing the strands, and that's good. Excellent. Actually, need to remove that too. Boop. Okay. There we go. We got that all put together. Now we're just going to put the back on. Have it good to go. Boom. Boomer, boomer. Smile for the camera. Okay, so this is what the build looks like all together. I'm just gonna turn off the AI and just kind of direct it down a bit. Zoom. So this is our base build. Now it's most likely when we do a base build, it has the stock cooler instead of this Corsair cooler, so it won't be the AIO. It'd be additional cost for that, but it comes with the 4060. It comes with a whoa, chillax camera, chillax. Okay, so it would come 4060 i5 13th gen, and then 16 gigs of RAM, 500 storage. This has a terabyte and 32 gigs of RAM. It's a pretty beefy build. And then we're gonna put the glass back on it because I don't want to lose the glass. But I'm pretty sure this is for shipping, so we're gonna need to put an expanding foam in it after we're done. Done and good to go for the day. But I don't know how long I've been streaming, but it's okay because I'm keeping the channel active. Ha 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 ha. I wish I could just listen to any music. Means I'd have to have headphones. Okay, so that is done. We're gonna turn the AI back. I think it's face related. See my face. Zoom back out. Go a little more down. AI. No, apparently my face still is not a face. Can you see me? You can see me now. Okay. Now we're gonna plug you into the monitor over here. And then you'll be good to go. We're over here. Hi. Okay. You make sure the camera still sees me. Okay, we're plugging it in. Okay, we're gonna do the initial testing and then I think it'll be good to get the install going. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna have the computer kind of facing outwards so you can see it. Although I need to turn it on. No, I did have it turned on. Why you not turn on? What do you do? No, everything's plugged in. It's powered on, that's powered on, that's in. Do I need to make... I'm going to double check that everything is plugged in, because who knows, I may have messed something up. This happens from time to time, it's okay. Oh, I got texted. Okay, let's go ahead, make sure everything is plugged in the way it should be. Specifically, the power headers. Okay, that's in. CPUs are definitely in. Motherboard's in. Graphics card is in. Everything's in. You should be on. Why you not be on? Is it a bad switch or something? No. Let's go ahead and just put the power switch in. And then do the rest later. Because the power switch is the most immediate important one. The rest can kind of wait a bit. There we go, okay? It's plugged in. Nothing. Okay. CPU, everything looks like it's in. Let's go ahead and try the reset switch wherever you are. There it is, okay. Try plugging in the reset switch where the power switch should be. Seeing if that works. Okay, nothing. Okay, let's go ahead and start this from the beginning. Plugging in the power switch. Floundering on live TV. Yay! I think it has something to do with the power rather than, because the fact that nothing's turning on at all means that something must be going on with the power. That's a good sign. So it was just that power cord. Good to know. Got RGB. RGB. Then we should have boot. Here, let's go ahead and zoom you guys in a bit so you can see what's going on. We had a bit of issues with the computer itself, getting that up and running, but now it should be all good to go. Now it's booted, excellent. So now let's get Windows installed on it and get that good to go. 10, enter. And then we'll get to installing the software, and then that'll be good. I am gonna need to redo the power, HD lights, HUD light, and all that. But that is a later me problem. Now I'm just trying to get it all done. Yeah, let's zoom in a little bit more. There you go. There we go. Now we can see what's going on. We have the build. Now we kind of have everything that's going on here. Pretty sure this is a Windows installer. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, that's my bad. I plugged you into the wrong port. My bad. My bad. My bad. Reswitch. Oh, wait, no. We're going to power you off. I'm going to re-put these in while I'm here. And then we're going to get that good to go. Okay. Go like this. Power, positive, negative. And then HDD and reset switch go down here. Okay, that's every, oh, I have it backwards. That's why it's all twisty twangled. Okay, you actually go like this. And then you go like that, and then you go like that. Yeah, that's right. Okay, let's get you all plugged in, and then it'll be good to go. Good to go. Good to go. Oh, no, I just messed it up. Okay, I'm gonna put you on your side so that I can put you where you need to go. Okay, there we go. It's all good. Computer's all good. We're gonna turn you on. Yeah, everything's up and running. RGB and all that. Let's check my phone because I don't know. Oh, my phone fell. If this isn't an installer, I'll run upstairs and go get one, but I think it is. Oh, wait, no. This is the Windows installer. Oopsies. I know. You threw a fit. I know. You're so sad. Oh, poor computer. Oh. Too bad. Let's see if we can rearrange the cables here, make it look a little better. Except, looks a little better. Just don't like it on the graphics card as much. Like it having a little bit of space. Yeah, we're gonna install it on the terabyte. Install. Doobie doobie doo ba doobie doobie doo. Secret agent stuff. Secret agent. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna wait for that finish. Then we'll do the installation, IQ, all that jazz, and it'll be good to go. A little too much exposure. Let's just turn that down a bit, actually. No, not you, you. Mm-hmm. You know what I like to do is I like to roll up the or the little Velcro things into little balls. Mm-hmm. Hello? Oh, yeah. See if we can turn down the light or turn it off at least. It's at least softer. How does that look? Does that make me look a little more human? A little bit less like a lunatic? Okay. Install Gigabyte. Throw Wi-Fi in you. Hello. Okay. Advanced updates. Hey, I forgot you were there. Won't be too much longer. Just get an IQ Gigabyte Control Center, and then we're gonna activate it, because if I forget to activate it, that'll be a pain. And then we can head out for the day. Playing with Velcro. Woo. Update. No. Coded. Okay, let's do custom static color red. That's as red as red can be. Okay. And then here we're going to turn on device memory mode. And then we're going to do lighting effects, static color, color. Red as red can be. Okay. So yeah, that's all the IQ is good. Let's exit out of that. We're still installing that, so we're gonna also need to get in the NVIDIA app. But I think it looks pretty good. Color looks pretty nice. Looks sick with red. Rextech red. Now this is just a basic build, so we're not going to be choosing a custom background or anything like that. We're just having it be basic red, and then getting all the drivers and everything done so that when the customer gets it, it'll just be a plug and play, and it'll be all good to go. Okay, it's updated, good to go. We're gonna do updating the firmware after we get the graphics card done. So we're gonna wait for the graphics card and then we'll go back and get the firmware. Speaking of which, why you do that? Why you do these things? Why? It's what it is. Okay, doing firmware and then we'll be good to go. Oh wait, no, I still need to do the installer. Fun, 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 fun. Reboot, reboot, rabbit, rabbitooza, yabbo, yabba dabba doo, wow. If the RGB kicks in and it'll just turn off, then I'm going to just go ahead and have it programmed through Gigabyte Control Center. If it doesn't, then I'll be able to have it just with the red. But I think IQ will be the most. Update information. Fine. RGB fusion. U static red. U. Nope. Static. Static red. That'll be it. And then here, we're gonna turn that off because it's not in use. Excellent. Yeah, we'll just have that be that because well, why not? Then we just need to activate it and that's it. We will be done. Yay! Woohoo! Okay. Product key. Excellent. This is activated and it is all good to go. Yippee! Wahoo! Okay. Okay. Just gonna go back here. Chew. Chew. Okay. All right. Thank you for joining the stream today. I'm going to be heading out. That is that build. Thank you for joining us today, and I will see you next time. Bye.